I have been supported the Republican Party, but I was born and raised a Democrat from the old world Farmers Party Democrat marriage way back in the Franklin Roosevelt era. So, but the Democrat Party is nothing like it used to be. So, as a default, I tried the Republican thing, and it's just as bad. And the reason I'm supporting Bobby Kennedy is very simple. I think he's an honest, loyal American. And that matters more to me than any single policy issue. If we don't have an honest, loyal American in the presidency, we have nothing. And we almost lost our country. And for what he's explaining, and I've heard it several times, what we are in is a fascist government. The corporations are running the place, and the politicians are their puppets. If we don't fix that, it doesn't matter who gets in there, in my view, because they're all going to be forced to do the same thing. And I'm very, very worried about two things: losing our democracy and Bobby Kennedy's safety.
Yeah.
And I'm abhorred at Biden not giving this man Secret Service protection. I think it is a crime. It is vulgar. But it's typical of the way the politicians run their campaigns, and so that's why I'm out here trying to meet people and see if I can get Republicans for Kennedy to pay attention to what he's saying.
So here's my question, because I've been fascinated by this as well. Democrats do not want RFK Jr. to run as a third party, and there's been some polling and some studies that would hurt the Democrat Party. Because there's so many Republicans that are like, well, I don't know if I want to do Trump again. I'm really attracted by what RFK Jr. has to say. Do you think it could hurt the Republicans just as bad if he runs third party to the point where we could end up with Biden again? Who do you think it hurts more? Or do you have a thought or opinion on that?
Well, I think it'll have an impact on both of them, because from what I've talked to on both sides of the campaign, there's a whole lot of people that are just sick of this thing. And they want a good, honest, loyal American that they can trust. And we just got to get the word out. So I think it's going to have an equal impact, to answer your question, and I hope it's a big one.
Send a strong message. We're done with the uniparty, right?
We should be.
Yeah.
But to do that, we have to recognize it. But they've done a pretty good job getting us all in one camp or the other and fighting against each other. And you know what? Our camp is our camp, not their camp. But that's my view. And I don't know how anybody could vote for Joe Biden. I mean, it's like this guy he's a joke, and everybody knows it. And who wants to bring Trump's baggage with him into the next 4 years or whatever? I don't. I'm sick of hearing about both of them. And moreover, if I can add a point here, what really concerns me, and something that's not being discussed, is the threat that comes with the senior executive service system. People don't even know what that is, by and large. And if I would encourage the press to start looking at it, because there's a group of people that oversee the agencies that are like mystery people. They give each other raises. We don't know who they are. They're called the Senior Executive Service Group, and I think Obama's the one that brought that to life. I think it existed before him. But there is people, I've heard, don't know this for a fact, that if they're assigned to oversee a department, they can't have any background or any knowledge about that department. This sounds like Nazi Germany's political operatives overseeing, what was going on in that. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I really am.
Yeah.